They broke the rules, knocked over your glass, shredded your cushion, and yet, moments later, they're curled around your ankle, purring like nothing ever happened. That's not arrogance, it's a message. A silent gesture in a language only the heart understands. Cats don't come with apology letters or dramatic displays of regret, but if you pay attention, their quiet signals reveal something beautiful. In this video, we're going to explore how cats process emotions, how they recognize your feelings, and the heartfelt ways they try to make things right after crossing a line. These tiny acts may not seem like much until you realize they're your cat's way of saying, "I still care." But first, we need to explore how cats actually experience emotion. Feelings shape everything, from the way your cat plays to the way they dart under the couch when the vacuum suddenly roars to life. Yet, feline emotions work on a different frequency than ours. They're softer, more subtle. When your cat feels truly content, their whole body relaxes. You'll notice it in the way they flop onto their back, paws in the air, as if they don't have a single worry in the world. They might purr deeply as you scratch their chin or gently chase a crumpled paper ball across the floor. These aren't random behaviors, they're emotional expressions, a window into your cat's happiness. But that window can close too. Cats feel sadness, confusion, and even grief. A major disruption, moving to a new home, the loss of a companion, or a change in routine can leave them withdrawn. They might stop eating, hide more often, or seem distant. These aren't signs of stubbornness, they're signals that your cat is overwhelmed. Anger and frustration also surface. A growl when touched the wrong way, a swat when a boundary is crossed. These are emotional reactions, not misbehavior. When you learn to read these signs, you begin to see the emotional depth behind the whiskers and paws. Your cat may not shed tears, but they feel, and deeply so. If this resonates with you, liking the video helps us open more windows into that world. So, do cats actually know when they've crossed a line? The truth is, cats don't experience guilt the way humans do. Knocking over a plant or scratching the couch isn't something they label as bad behavior. But here's where it gets truly fascinating. They do understand consequences. They are masters of observation. A study out of Italy showed that cats can interpret human facial expressions, voice tones, and even emotional energy. That raised eyebrow? The tightened jaw? Your cat picks up on all of it. Let's say you scold them with a sharp tone. Your cat may not understand why you're upset, but they definitely notice the change in your demeanor, and their behavior shifts accordingly. Maybe they back off. Maybe they hover near the edge of the room. Maybe they quietly offer a peace gesture, like lying down nearby but not too close. Over time, cats learn to recognize your upset face. They don't see it as guilt in the way humans do, but rather as part of a cause and effect chain. If they scratch the rug and you react, they remember it. Not necessarily because they feel remorse, but because they want to restore balance. That's why, once the tension fades, they may return with soft blinks or gentle head nudges. It's their quiet way of asking, "Are we okay now?" Exactly. When a cat wants to rebuild trust, they won't fall to their knees or bring flowers. They rely on the language they know best, body cues, tender gestures, and the comforting imprint of scent. In other words, what we're really looking at here is how cats apologize. Number 1, they purr to soothe the tension. When your cat curls up beside you, their body gently vibrating with a steady purr, they're doing more than just relaxing. Especially after they've caused a bit of chaos, this comforting sound becomes a signal of reconciliation. They may not grasp guilt, but they sense your energy, and they respond with softness. That warm, rumbling hum, it's their quiet way of saying, "Let's find peace again." Number 2, they blink slowly to rebuild trust. In the feline world, a slow blink is a powerful sign of affection. If your cat locks eyes with you and slowly closes and opens them, they're extending emotional trust. When this follows a moment of tension, it's more than just a glance, it's a silent message. "I feel safe with you again." They aren't apologizing in words, but through this subtle gesture, they're asking for harmony. Number 3, they nuzzle and lick to reconnect. After a scolding or stressful moment, your cat may softly press their head into your cheek or gently lick your hand. These affectionate acts are drawn from grooming rituals used between bonded cats. When they offer these to you, they're not just being cute, they're inviting you back into their emotional circle, offering connection where distance might have crept in. Number 4. They headbutt you as a friendly reset. When your cat gently presses their head against you, it's more than just physical contact. It's their way of sharing scent and marking you as part of their trusted circle. Cats use scent to build comfort and familiarity, so when they headbutt you, they're reinforcing the bond between you and them. If this happens after they've caused a little trouble, the message goes even further. It becomes a quiet attempt to reset the mood, almost like they're saying, "Let's put that behind us. We're fine, aren't we?" In the feline world, this behavior works like a reset button, restoring harmony without words. That soft nudge is not only affectionate, but also a reminder that, to them, the relationship is always more important than the mistake. It's their way of showing that trust and connection should remain strong. Number 5. They need you to feel close again. The rhythmic motion of your cat making biscuits on your lap may look adorable, but it's rooted in early kittenhood, a time of comfort and safety. When they need after a disruptive moment, they're seeking that same calmness with you. It's their way of closing the gap, gently re-establishing trust through soothing, instinctual movement. Number 6. They show you their belly to drop defenses. A cat rolling onto their back isn't just lounging, it's an intentional act of vulnerability. After tension or conflict, this exposed posture is their version of saying, "I trust you not to hurt me." While it's not always an invitation for belly rubs, it is a gesture of emotional openness, signaling that they're letting go of any fear or uncertainty between you. Number 7. They bring you gifts to rekindle the bond. From feathers and toys to the occasional unsettling critter, the items your cat drops at your feet aren't random, they're offerings. When these appear after an emotional hiccup, it's their way of restoring closeness, by sharing something meaningful from their world with yours. It might seem odd to us, but to them, it's a heartfelt bridge. Number 8. They approach with tail held high to signal peace. A raised tail in feline language signals confidence and friendliness. If your cat approaches you with their tail upright after getting into trouble, they're extending a social olive branch. That proud vertical plume says, "I still want to be close." It's a sign they're emotionally ready to reconnect and move past the disruption. Number 9. They initiate play to invite you back in. Whether it's batting a toy in your direction or prancing around with playful energy, your cat's invitation to play is often more than just fun. It's a form of repair. When it follows a stressful moment, it's their way of saying, "Let's reset, let's enjoy each other again." For cats, play isn't just entertainment, it's a reaffirmation of safety and joy in your presence. Cats may not grasp guilt, but they deeply understand emotional energy. When they notice tension, they respond with what they know best: comfort, closeness, and quiet reassurance. These small acts may go unnoticed to the untrained eye, but for those who truly know cats, they are powerful gestures of connection. So when your cat makes that gentle eye contact or curls beside you after a chaotic moment, don't miss it. That's their way of saying, "I still choose you." Share this video so others can feel it too, and subscribe if you want to keep exploring the countless ways cats show us their hearts.